Alright, let's see what this does. I see, so they're ingenious. This is where you hide, inside the painting. Artistically ingenious, brillante. Brillante, brilliant, completely brilliant. I'm quite impressed, Delilah. Everything is pulling. Alright, so there's no way back from this. The point of no return. Right, let's do this. Enter the painting. What? She actually can go into the void. Outsider.
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites, but I will watch this with unusual attention.
Right, there's no turning back. No turning back then. Hup!
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Right, let's do this. Let's see if I can finish this rather fast. Alright, I'm serious now. Statues. Great. Probably dogs too. Alright, that way is off limits. Can probably end this rather fast. Ah, there's a weak spot. If I can climb up. Yes. You see, your statue gives me an opening. Your weakness is in your statues. You depend too much on them. Let's see if I can put this rather well. What's that? Right, let's wait a moment. I want to see what's that.
Kaldwin, daughter of Jessamine Kaldwin, heir to the Empire of the Isles. I call out to you from the void.
What's this?
Painted in the same style as Emily's portrait. Delilah's work. She's been busy.
Interesting. I think I know what to do. If I remember correctly, she puts her will, her spirit, herself into things. Things became part of her. What if she transfers to that painting, to that place? She'll be trapped. Right, so Should I put her unconscious? Right, let's see if I can put her unconscious. But the paintings. The paintings, they're not that simple. Her will is in not the paintings.
Narcissist.
Brush touches paint. Brush touches canvas.
The paintings,
Brush touches void.
Exactly, not the paintings. The paintings, the art, the statues, it's part of her will. If I put her unconscious, wouldn't they...
I can feel what you do. Bright mornings in the pub. I feel the cold night air of the ruin where you sleep. And the stink of the river. In which strips.
Right.
Touches the mind.
Right now. There you go. Right, done this rather well.
Corvo Attano, and your lost mother, for your caretaker, Callista. I feel your fear in the night, your hunger to learn, to become someone important. My hunger too, my fear. You are becoming mine. We are nearly finished. Close your eyes, Emily. Sleep forever. Feel the void open beneath you. Make room for me. Give in to me, Emily. Give in to me
This will be
now.
interesting to watch.
Hate flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old, in with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough, sweet young girl. It is complete. I am... What's happening?
Goodbye, Delilah.
This is all wrong! What am I becoming? Outsider's blood? Is this some trick? No!
She's stuck in the painting. There are some things that are worse than death. Let's hope that you're painting. Let's hope that you are painting. Let's hope that you're painting your world is rather better than the one that you used to live on. Let's wait and hope that that is true, Delilah.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Kaldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an Empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
All right.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your Empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Kaldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
Brilliant DLC. Oh, it's not over. After all, there is more.